Hey, and today I'm continuing the robot collection. And I finally decided on a name, the Cybertech collection. I combined some of your ideas, so thank you to everyone who suggested names. And before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and write a comment on what guns should be in the Cybertech collection.
Thyros.exe.
Like always, I again started in Photoshop, where I drew some shapes around the standard operator. And this time I didn't only have the Atlas robot as reference, but I also had my completed Sheriff skin as reference, so I had to keep it similar to the Sheriff. The operator was also much more difficult because it was much bigger. And after I finished drawing abstract shapes in Photoshop, I moved to Blender. There, the first thing I did was to import the handle, aka the foot from the Sheriff. Right around it, I added 2D planes to make the shape of the operator. I started out with creating the scope. For the scope, I took inspiration from my drone's FPV cam. After I finished the scope, I moved to the main body. There, I made the handle longer so it could connect there. I finished up the body with the barrel and the gun stock. And then I finally added textures. I like modeling with some textures so I can get an idea if the colors and composition look correct. The first thing I added with the textures was a sturdier frame around the front side of the op. Then I added turquoise accent so it breaks up the boring black and white look. I wasn't really happy with the placement of this part because it kind of obscured the clean white shapes. So I moved it back. And in the same breath I reworked this part to be out of carbon fiber. It looks much better now. And before I forget, I also added the trigger that also came straight from my Sheriff. I worked a little bit more on the gun barrel and then finally decided to work on the magazine. It's an open carbon fiber design with a frame around it. After that, I cleaned some things up. I decided to add a white shell around the gun barrel because I thought that the gun had too many black parts. Then I added a cable that combines the white body panels with the carbon fiber parts. The cable was again made with a simple cloth sim like last time. As the final step, I revisited all of the parts and made small changes where necessary. For example, I reduced the shells on the barrel to 1 instead of 2 because I thought it looked a little bit weird. I also made some small changes to the body, but that's about it. I only had to set up animations and then I finally hit render. Went to sleep, woke up, went to school, came back home, and the render still wasn't done. Oh well. I hope you liked it so far, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe with the bell on. Now you can stop listening to me and watch the animation. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see us next time.